If you're thinking about moving to Antigua or even just here for an extended stay, there's one family member you absolutely cannot leave out of your planning. And no, I'm not talking about your partner or your kids, I'm talking about your pet. Bringing a dog or cat to Antigua is absolutely doable. Many of our clients do it successfully every year, but there are very specific rules, timelines, permits, and health requirements that have to line up perfectly. Miss a step, get the wrong timing, or overlook a document, it can delay your move, cost you money, or in some cases, even prevent your pet from entering the country. So today, I'm going to walk you through exactly what you need to relocate your pet to Antigua, step by step, so you can plan properly and avoid surprises. Let's start with the foundation. You cannot bring your pet to Antigua without an approved import permit, full stop. Before booking flights for your pet, you must apply for a veterinary import license from Antigua's Veterinary and Livestock division. This is a government approval to bring your animal into the country. You'll submit microchip information, rabies vaccination details, supporting health documentation, travel details, and here's what's important. This is not something you do at the last minute. The permit must be approved before your pet travels. We always tell clients, do not finalize pet transport until this is secure. If the microchip and the rabies certificate don't match exactly, that's where problems start. Your pet must have an ISO compliant 15-digit microchip. And here's the critical part. The microchip must be implanted before the rabies vaccination that counts for entry. If your pet was vaccinated before that microchip, you may need to repeat the vaccination so everything lines up properly. The microchip number must appear consistently on the rabies certificate, the health certificate, the import permit. Consistency matters more than people realize. This is the step that delays most relocations, the rabies timeline. Your pet must be vaccinated against rabies between 30 days and 12 months before entry. If you're coming from countries like the US or Canada, a rabies titer test is also typically required. This is a blood test confirming your pet has sufficient rabies antibodies. And this is where planning ahead makes all the difference. A titer test takes time to process. It's not something you want to be chasing weeks before your move. If you're even considering relocating within a year, this is one of the first steps to look into. Rabies alone is not enough to enter Antigua. Dogs need to have up-to-date core vaccinations, and in many cases, testing for certain tick-borne diseases. Cats require appropriate feline vaccinations and testing for FIV and FELV. Additionally, your pet must receive treatment for internal and external parasites shortly before departure. And this treatment must be documented. This is where organization matters. Your vet needs to record everything clearly so there are no questions asked on arrival. There is a 7-day countdown before travel, and if you miss it, you don't fly. Within 7 days of departure, your veterinarian must issue an official health certificate stating your pet is healthy and fit to travel. That certificate must reflect microchip number, vaccination dates, parasite treatments, owner's details, destination. This is usually the most time-sensitive part of the process. Everything must line up: the import permit, vaccinations, and this certificate. We always recommend scheduling this carefully with your vet so you're not scrambling in those final days. Even if Antigua approves your pet, your airline still has to. Airlines have completely separate rules from Antigua's government requirements. They regulate crate dimensions, in-cabin weight limits, seasonal temperature restrictions, breed policies. Some airlines restrict pet cargo during the hotter months. So when planning your relocation, you're navigating two systems: government import compliance and airline transport compliance, and both of them must align. The good news, there's no mandatory quarantine, even if everything is done correctly. You must notify the veterinary division 48 to 72 hours before your arrival with your landing time. Your pet will be inspected at VC Bird International Airport. If all documentation is correct and consistent, your pet clears without quarantine. That's one advantage of Antigua compared to many other destinations. But again, paperwork precision is everything. If your move is 6 months away, you should already be preparing your pet's documents. A practical timeline looks like this: Several months before your move, confirm microchip compliance. Update the rabies vaccination if needed. Complete rabies titer testing 1 to 2 months before your move. Apply for import permit, final week. Health certificate, parasite treatment, confirm airline arrangements. Planning early removes pressure completely. I know this sounds detailed, because it is, but relocating your pet to Antigua is absolutely achievable with the right preparation. We've seen many families do this successfully. The key is understanding the process early and giving yourself enough time. If you're seriously considering relocating to Antigua and want clarity, not just about pet requirements, but about neighborhoods, rentals, buying, properties, schools, and daily life here, that's what we help you with. We guide families through the entire transition step by step. If Antigua is on your radar, book a call with us. We'll be happy to walk you through what your move could realistically look like, pets included. And if you found this video helpful, subscribe to our channel for more helpful and practical tips on relocating to Antigua.